Hey everyone, welcome back to Go in Bit series, and today is episode 9, and today we are talking about maps. So what are maps? Maps are associative data structure, basically key value pairs under the hood. You can think of them as hash tables or objects in JavaScript. They are used when you want to look up values quickly and using a unique key. So that's how basically the map works. Internally in the Go, maps are implemented like a hash table where you insert a key. Go uses a hashing function to decide where to store it, and when you access a key, it hashes it again and find the value first. So alright, let's start with the coding one. So first of all, I will go how to declare an map. So for that, we will declare a variable called m. So I'm declaring this variable m. Now I will use the make function, and then I will first pass what I want to make. I want to create a map. Then the first is what kind of key I want. So I want a string type of key, and what kind of value it will hold. It will hold a string value. So yeah, that is done. So we have created our one empty map. If I printed, it have nothing, but let me add some values here so you can see. So I will say m, add this key called name, and the value will be Ram. So this is our first key and value. I can declare multiple. Suppose X, then my ID is quotes, and I said GitHub, then my ID is @X quotes. Okay. So now if I print this map, fmt.println, and I will say map, and yeah, there you go. So I will run this command, and you can see we got map of GitHub is equal to this, name is equal to this, X is equal to this. Okay, now this is how we can get the all of the map. But if I want a single value, so I will say like, okay, just give me the name. So if I run this now, you can see you can get my name, no key, no pair, just the value. Now if I suppose say that, okay, give me phone, but it is not there, so what will happen? It will return us an empty string because our type is a string. But if it is a different type, then suppose it was a boolean type of map, then it's supposed to be returning false. So this is the basics of map. Now I will implement a map with integers. So I will say map2. Okay, so I will say map2 make map. The key will be string again, and the type will be integer. Okay, so I will say actually make it map2. So map2, the key is age, and the value is 30. Okay, so now our key are string and but the values are integer. You can also check how many elements are inside using this len function. So I will say fmt.print. I will use this len function, and I will say give me the value length of map2 and map. So if I run this now, you will see 1 and 3 because the map2 have only one key and value, and the map2 have these three values. Okay, so this is about map with integers. Now I will show you how we can delete a key from a map. So we have to use this function called delete. So let me silence this code. Okay, also this one. So first we are printing the map. Okay, first we are printing the map, then we are using this delete function, and I will say delete this value, okay, this key, and now I will print again the map so we can see if the value is deleted or not. So if I run this now, we can see we got GitHub, and then my name, and then X, and I have removed X. So now you can see only two things. Now if we want to clear out this whole map, so what we can do is I can use this function called clear, where I will just do simply clear dot map. So first it will delete the X key, and then it will clear all of the map, and then it will print the empty map. So if I run this now, you can see we got the full map, then we removed one key, and now the map is empty. Okay, now let me tell you how we can declare values directly. So I will comment this now, and I will say okay. Let me actually create a new map for this, so we won't. Okay, map 3, and I will say map, the key is string, and the value type will be integer, and I will open this parenthesis, and I will say price is 40, and comma, what we can say, phone is 123. Okay, so now if I print this now, map 3, so you will see this is also working. If you want to directly declare, we remove the make function and we directly attach the value to it. Now let me show you one clever thing, which is called checking if key exists or not with the comma okay syntax. Okay, so I will say underscore comma okay and equal to, so I will say map 3, if map 3 have price, okay, if okay, then print price exist, else fmt dot println not sure. Okay, so if I run this now, actually we will make this a variable so we can also print it. So I will make it v or something, and then I will say fmt dot, I will explain the syntax later in another video dedicatedly. Okay, so you can say we got phone, we got price from the map 3, and then it check the value that price exists. You know, this has got the value of the key, so the key exists, so we said price exists. So suppose if I make it like x, because x does not exist for this map, so it will run the else command, because x is not there, so there is no value, and the condition okay getting the value of the key of x, and since x is not here, so we are printing the else condition, so not sure. Okay, so that is all for maps. Actually one more thing left. I will also teach you how we can check if two maps are equal or not. So I will quickly create two maps. Map 4, so map will be type of string and it will hold type of int, and I will say price is 40. Okay, and I will create a map 5 too, and I will add one more value here. It's called x, and I will give it some value like 32. Okay, so I have two maps, but we cannot use this equal to thing. If you thinking that okay, we will do simply map 4 is equal to map 5, this won't work. It is also throwing an error right now. Yeah, invalid operation. So for that we have to use this function called maps dot equal to. This is also one of the function that Go provide from the standard library. We can pass two types of maps which we want to compare. So I will say map 4 and map 5. So if I run this now, you can see the comparison false. But if I add the same value here, the same key and value x colon 32, and if I run this now, we can see it is true. So both maps are true. So in summarize, we can say you can create a map function with the make command. Then this is our key, this is our value. We can access keys safely using comma okay syntax. Then we can delete a map with the delete key, delete function. Then we can clear a map with the clear function, and we can compare a map with the maps.equal function. There are a lot of things left in this maps as well, which I will cover later in this video, later on these videos, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.